All right, here's another Tommy Duffy story. And now this is third hand, I'm finally telling the story. But anyway, Tom had these friends down by the river, the Kazmarks, nice guys. Anyway, he would spend time down there. They'd go to school together. And one day they're out, I don't know, fishing or something. They come back and they're down in the basement. And his father, I think, had like a train set or something down there, Anyway, they're down in the basement and they're screwing around down there. And his father has a shotgun down there. So they go, oh, hey, shotgun, holy crow. So he had shells too for the shotgun. So these guys, Kazmark and Tommy and I don't know who the heck else, they decide they're going to test this shotgun out. And they rig it up so the shotgun is tied down, right? And it's aiming at the wall, okay? Now, they go over to the wall where it's going to hit, right? And they had, Kazmark, and it was something people did. Everybody got newspapers at that time. Everybody got newspapers. It wasn't the internet and all that stuff. So people would take the newspapers, pile them up, tie them up, bundle them, and then you could take them to these recycling places and get money for it. So Kazmark had a bunch of these recycled bundles of newspapers. So they decide, okay, what we're going to do is we're going to aim the gun at the wall, and then we're going to stack up these newspapers, and then we'll fire at the newspapers. Won't hurt anything, and then we'll take the newspapers down. And nobody's going to be any wiser. So it sounded like a good idea. Anyway, they stack everything up. They do everything. They get the gun all set, and then they get back, and they think they actually put a string on the trigger because they didn't even pull the trigger themselves. They get back, they pull the string, and a blast goes off. The shotgun goes off. Well, the shotgun, first of all, hit the paper, but the smoke, all the smoke. So now, holy crow, we got to get rid of stuff. So they're trying to get rid of the smoke, and they're getting the paper, putting the paper back to wherever it was, So they finally get everything all cleaned up. How's it look? Oh, it looks okay. How's it smell? They got some stuff, sprayed it around, downstairs. They go back up. They're watching television. Mr. Kazmark comes home. Hey, how's it going, Tom? Oh, yeah, all right. So a little while later, Mr. Kazmark comes up from the basement. He says, hey, you guys, anything funny happened down in the basement down there? No, nothing. Down in the basement? No, why would something funny happen down in the basement? So, of course, now they're like, what's he asking us for? He says, well, I'd like you guys to come on down and take a look at something. They're like, did somebody leave the shell out there or something like that, They go down the basement, and they're looking around saying, what's the problem? He said, well, how about over here on this wall? They look at the wall, and there's lines down the wall, like, green line, blue line, pink line. There were, Mr. Kazmark stored, when he painted, okay, he didn't finish a bucket of paint, he didn't finish it. He just sealed it up, and he put it up in the rafter above the sheetrock, above the what do you call it? The brick, the cinder block, and he stuck it up there in the rafters. Well, apparently when these guys fired, the pellets not only hit the paper, they went up and they hit the paint cans and punched holes in the paint cans, and then slowly but surely the paint started dripping down and ran down the wall. So they're standing there like, uh-oh. So they got caught with that one. I don't remember what happened to him at the end of the day, but I think Kazmark probably got a kick. Mr. Kazmark probably got a kick out of the whole thing. Anyway, but of course, it ruined a lot of paint that he had stored, So I'm not sure what those guys got punished or had to pay for or had to chip in for, but I'm sure there was some help that they rendered Mr. Kazmark. Anyway, another little story from the Duffys. Take care.